So it's about 8:30 in the morning, and had a pretty good night last night. Got pretty cold at one point, about minus 18 Celsius at 1 in the morning. But in spite of that, had a pretty good sleep. So one thing I'm going to do, though, before I get up is to think about dinner tonight. I got everything right here in front of me. And I told you I brought kind of survival rations. And this time I brought some beans, quinoa, and chia seeds. So essentially a dry mix. I think this was something like 5 ounces in here altogether, and basically lasts indefinitely. So there's a good mix of vitamins, minerals, essential fats. I don't know how long you could survive on bean mix, but I'm going to give it a go here tonight. The only thing with dried beans like this is that they take a long time to cook. You can put them in a pot and slowly cook it over half an hour on a fire. But way to get a little bit of a head start on that is to actually pre-mix it in the morning. And I'm going to put a sort of a teaspoon or whatever size that is of each of those into my water bottle here. Now, throughout the day, as long as this doesn't freeze, those seeds and beans are going to hydrate. It's kind of interesting, the ones that I've picked here, and maybe I'll have to do a separate video on that, but they'll kind of float down to the bottom of the water bottle, so it allows you to still sip the water off the top. You can add more water to it, you know, whatever, if you got a cup or something in a creek, well, you can pour some more water in here, and let's call it bean water, is not actually that bad tasting. So I got some water heating there. It's time to make some dinner. Let's just go back and take a look at our hydrating beans here. Those have been in there all day. It's about 5 o'clock here now. And you can see some of the chia seeds kind of floating around there. They'll puff up pretty good. I did have a few sips of this. And you just got to make sure you don't choke on those seeds, but I don't mind them at all. My wife puts them raw in her oatmeal in the morning, so they're not going to hurt you. So there's a shot of the bean mix for you. Like I said, the green ones are the mung beans, and they taste a little bit like regular bean sprouts, like you'd have in your salad, to my taste buds anyways. So you can drain the water off, you can fry this, you can put it in your pot and kind of stew it up, and everything will thicken up a little bit. So that bean soup is coming along nicely. To that I'm going to add a little bit of lard, probably about a tablespoon, and another beef bouillon cube for flavor. Well, I actually think that's long enough. Let's see if we can do this without upsetting everything. I'm not sure what you're going to be able to see there, but I got almost a full liter of soup here. Let's give it a last little bit of a stir. Pour some of the broth in the cup. Spoon out some beans. And enjoy some dinner. All right, guys, bon appetit.